What's up everybody? Today we're here on the China server account. The China server alt account. I always want to say baby account. I think you guys win by a landslide at this point. Like, we're at the point where we are at SSS on all the Rift Beasts, and that is endgame content. It's not a baby account. I can't call it a baby account. I can't even make an argument that it's a baby account. It's an alt account. You guys win. Anyway, today, what are we doing today? Today, we're going to do the Win Rift Beast. I'm going to show you guys my team on this. This is not a crazy pay-to-win. Don't look at that runes on him. He's terrible. It's not a crazy pay-to-win account, though. I think we spent like $200 ever on this account for like packs. Like, mostly we just try to optimize like the stuff like we do all the, not even the dailies. We do the events and stuff like that on all the accounts and try to maximize the amount of things that we get from that. Anyway, I got this Huahi. We're not going to use Huahi, but I'm going to talk about Huahi for a second. I got this. This was a fake 5-star from Temple of Wishes. Why not a real 5-star? Why not? Couldn't this have been a Yen Hong? We could have clickbaited so much more if this is a Yen Hong. Anyway, we got her from the Temple of Wishes, and we had gotten this girl a couple weeks ago. I 6-starred, like I was working on a couple other toys as well. So I wasn't able to 6-star her just yet, but I was like, oh, when I got the Huahi, like, you think I'd be upset, but I was actually really happy because I was like, oh, good, because we needed SSS for the Win Rift Beast. That's the last one we need to do, and well, let's start the run. Spoiler alert: we are using Perna, but I'm going to talk about things that we could use instead of Perna. I'm going to talk about the roles of each unit in the Win Rift Beast, because a lot of people have been having problems with this Win Rift Beast. More so than others, and I figure maybe it'll help to see the team that I'm using on the alt account, and yeah. Anyway, so what do we have here? I started to say something, and then I already messed it up. Oh, what did yeah, it'd be nice to use Huahi and the fire boomerang, but we don't have those built. We managed to get a SSS anyway. Because I was messing around. I was like, oh, we can actually do a SSS. Anyway, so Perna, the big elephant in the room, right? Or big phoenix in the room. Perna is one of the best units. You can do this without Perna. But Perna is one of the best units for Rift Beast. Most people don't have a Perna. I would recommend using a Shiwa. Shiwa's fantastic for this. Shiwa's got the only drawback to using Shiwa is it's a 4% difference in leader skill, but you have to use, most of your team has to be fire to use Shiwa. Which most of your team should be fire anyway for using the Win Rift Beast. If you really want to max out your damage, most of the team has to be fire. Plus, you would have to also build the Shiwa. A lot of people don't want to build a Shiwa. For the longest time, I didn't build a Shiwa on my main because I was like, Shiwa. But now, you get the benefit from, if you're going to use the Thundercat R5 team, you get the benefit from building a Shiwa for that, and also for the Win Rift Beast. So there's kind of two reasons to use Shiwa now. So of course, like, you could have always built her for Necro, because she's not bad for Necro. But yeah, now there's more reasons than before to build a Shiwa. So what do we have? Most of the team, if we look at it, most of the team is comprised of, and we don't actually need the Leica. I know some people might get hung up about, like, oh, there's 2 Nat 5s in there, I don't have the Leica. These are not even the best Nat, well, the Perna is pretty good, but these are not the best Nat 5s necessarily for the Win Rift Beast. Brandy is pretty awesome for it. Huahi's amazing. Brandy is pretty good. Oh, hey, new best time even. I mean, a new best score even. But basically, the breakdown of it is Perna's mostly. Bagel, could you just shut up and get to the point? Mostly DPS units, right? We have 5 DPS units. They have element advantage. There's a few defense breaks in there. Mostly defense break source is Shayna. Not even the best runes for the Rift Beast. I mean, this is again alt account, so we don't have the best runes for her, but yeah, DPS, here's the runes on him, attack, crit damage, attack. Not bad to have him on Vampire, actually, especially for this. Perna is on speed, crit damage, attack. Perna would actually get, a better score if he was on like violent fight attack per damage attack, he would actually improve the score. We'd get even better score. We'd have more reliable runs. Hua is pointless here. Hua's, I mean, not that she's pointless. She's a fire DPS unit. Kind of like weird. That's an interesting Hua runes. Just changed her around for R5, but I do need to make her faster. So we're gonna need some gems and grinds to make her faster for R5. But this is pretty tanky stats for a Hua. Not skilled up though. You don't need a Hua though. A great thing to take instead of Hua would be Hua He. Hua He would be an upgrade. We had a set of twins. Twins are great because twins just amplified the DPS. The Wind Boomerang is not the best unit for here. Attack or damage attack. The basic idea of, and she's not even skilled up either. The basic idea for all of the Rift Beasts is you want things on attack or damage attack. You want most of your units to be DPS units. You want defense break. You want brand. You want a consistent attack power buff. So things like Chasun, if we take a look at Chasun, why is Hua He better than Chasun in all of this? This is, by the way, I never 6-starred my Chasun or ruined her up on this account. Chasun has a 2-turn attack power buff, right? Hua He, same skill, name. Not the same skill. Recovery amount proportion to attack power, 3-turn attack power buff. Big difference. Big difference in the consistency of that. And then this just does a lot of damage here. So like I said, if you don't have, I took some stuff out of storage, would be the optimal team for here is Fire Boomerang, right? If you don't have Perna, even using the Shiwa. So this is going to be a more optimal team. We could take something else instead of the Leica. Leica's just there for fire damage. I mean, if you have other fire, you can take a Garrow. It works fine. A lot of people build Garrow. I don't know if I have a Garrow here. Some people were saying that they like to use Rakan, but it's fine. Daphnis, I think, could be. I don't even have runes on the Daphnis. I had runes, but I had to take every time there's a rune removal day. I remove the runes and like I never have time to put things back on them. But this team would be. Actually, we don't even need the Colleen for this. We could even bring another DPS source. This wouldn't be bad either because this is gonna do another defense break. He would have to be runed for damage, though. He would have to just be runed for this, like attack or damage attack. Violent or rage or fight or stuff like that. As many fight rune sets as you can will give you better scores, but you don't need fight runes. Rage, Fatal is going to be the best. Blade is going to be nice too. Violence is going to be good. Blade is a good 2-set. Fight runes are good 2-sets, but you basically just want to make sure you have good leader skill, solid attack power leader skill for the Rift Beasts. You want to have a lot of single target DPS. Look at this, single target DPS. All of it's single target DPS. And then you want, I mean, Tesseran's okay, but I know a lot of people don't even have him built for, you could use her too. Attack power buff, consistent 3-turn attack power buff, or even possibly 2 attack power buffers. But 3-turn, 1 attack power buff with 3 turns, like Hua He or like Colleen is just fine. Fran only does a 2-turn attack power buff as well. That's why I like Colleen better for a lot of these Rift Beast teams. And then defense, break, and brand, and big fire DPS for this. So like if I didn't have the Perna, the Leica, I mean, you could use other stuff, but yeah. Is there any other? Oh, we could use a Garrow. Is Garrow here? There we go. Maybe a Garrow frontline. So I would possibly even like if I'm gonna have to take out all of this stuff that I have. I'll show you the. I showed you the runes, right? I showed you the runes. I'll show you the towers as well. The towers are upgraded though. One thing to point out is some people like to do the, or some people are trying to do Rift Beast, and they're like, oh, my tower is all at +2. Like, that's going to be a big difference in, especially if you're, like, it's like, oh, one thing starts to die, it's like, you need a little bit extra health or defense to stay alive, or you need, like, a little bit extra damage to, like, finish the boss off. Like, that stuff really adds up. You gotta have some tower upgrades to be getting triple S on these things. So, anyway, this is my team. This is the team for that. For using Hua He in here, I would make sure that this Amuse is max to make sure that this is available as much as possible. The other things, Rage, Fatal, Violence, Attack for damage attack, just in general, is going to be how you want to ruin everything else. Garrow, since he's front lane, she doesn't heal, does she? Does she heal? I keep forgetting if she heals or not. Because some of the other ones heal. Something heals on turn 1 as well. I'm going to check this out right now. I'm going to check this out. Continuous damage. This is nothing. Okay. And then, so she doesn't heal. Oh no, she does. Recovers your HP by the amount of damage dealt. This is going to be even better. Okay. I didn't know the Phantom Light healed, actually. But I know, like, the Orang heals for skill 2. Soha with the Soul Snatcher. Soha heals as well. These Ninetale Foxes are great for it. I'll show the towers. This one, no, not that one. This one recovers HP on skill 1. That's the one I was thinking of that recovers HP on skill 1. But yeah, a lot of these have self heal of some kind. For the other ones, right? But that leader skill is just great. The leader skill is just great for the Rift Beast. But anyway, that's my team. I showed some different examples for other amazing units. I mean, Leica's not even the best. Leica's not the greatest. Like, Brandy is great. Fire Homunculus is... I'll show you the thing for the Fire Homunculus as well. Glorious Shop. Let's go take a look at the upgrades for everything. Like, this is not going to really matter. Guardstone and On is what really matters. Guardstone is okay. Water Sanctuary is not going to help at all in that. Fire Sanctuary, of course, the one that you want to go for the most. And then Ancient Sword, Fallen Ancient Guardian, Fire Tower, and then the HP and defense. The Crystal Altar and the Guardstone are the ones that are going to matter the most in there. Skytribe Totem, I mean, I have this maxed because it's been an account. We've been playing with it for a while, so things get maxed. But yeah, you want the crit damage and attack power. You want just a lot of damage output. Why do I have to take so long to say some of these things? Damn it, Vega. A lot of damage output. Focus mostly on the damage output, less on the trying to heal. Everything with taking 6 healers. Focus mostly on fire damage output, maximizing your damage output with that, including the leader skill. Is that it? I feel like that's it. Oh, I want to show you the Homunculus. I want to show the Homunculus build that I would go for. I didn't finish doing the Homunculus, though, for here. But what would I do for the Homunculus for the best Homunculus leader? The best Homunculus skill. This is not... Weakens defense is okay. I think one of these is a... increased attack bar, brand, and attack speed debuff. Which is it? Eruption? Yes, Eruption is great. That's not... You don't need that. Yeah, Eruption is the one that you want for this. Eruption for the Homunculus, for the Wind Rift Beast. Eruption is fantastic. This is going to be good for all the Rift Beasts to do like a lot of damage. So if we're going down the Eruption chain, we have to kind of work backwards. Decrease attack speed and brand is the skill 2 that you want for this. And then the skill 1, just whatever. Skill 1s both are not important. But you want Eruption and you want Igniting Magic Bullet, because it has a brand. Even though, like, if you're going to use Shiwa, then you have 2 brands, which is just more reliable brand. But you're just going to do... And then you would want attack or damage attack for that. But also really cool to use. Jameer is underrated for the Wind Rift Beast as well, because Jameer will give you access to those big DPS 3rd skills again, like Huahi's 3rd, Huahi's 2nd, which is the heal. Even though, I mean, it's not like crazy cooldown, right? But Brandia's 3rd, things like that. So anyway, that's... I know I talked more than I needed to, but I think that should be enough. I just wanted to show you guys like the things that I use to get SSS on my alt account, and hopefully it helps. Maybe help some of you guys. If you have cool SSS teams that you guys are using for the Wind Rift Beast, you can post them in the comments. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always in the next one, because I gotta go farm some more rifts.